Hello Bob, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in everyone else. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Morgan, hello. Welcome. Oliver, I absolutely think you should come on VATSIM. Got 19 arrivals at the moment. Manchester is fully staffed with delivery, ground, tower, and myself on approach. Morgan, no worries. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I just want to get the TikTok overlay working and then we will get things going. David, hello mate, welcome in. Tell you what, let's press that. Let's get the Euroscope screen up. As always with TikTok, it's forgotten my overlays, so we just need to rebuild them. It'll take a couple of seconds. TikTok Studio is really bad for this. Hopefully this will fix it. There we go. That should sort that. And I think with that, we are probably ready to go. Do let me know, by the way, guys, what you think of the audio levels when we get some aircraft on frequency. I've been watching back some of the VODs and I feel like I've been quite quiet and other aircraft have been really loud. So I'm hoping this will improve it. Say good evening to the music. There we go. Arrival information is India, so we'll just update the METAR now. Information India, and I think we are ready to go. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. We've moved the view over the airport to look over the whole airport rather than just at the runway. Let me know what you think, and if we want to move it back, we will move it back. And with that, things have gone very quiet because there's nothing going on. Charlie, hello mate, welcome in. Thank you again for last night, really do appreciate it. So we've got a couple of arrivals coming up from the south. Benny, depends what country you are from as to what you need to do. I would just Google VATSIM, the country you want to control in, and then new controller, and then follow the guidance for that country.
Manchester radar. Hello, shuttle stream back passing 4,000 feet, 10D1 Yankee.
Shuttle 3, mate. Manchester radar, hello. You can climb now, flight level 190.
Climb now 190, shuttle 3 Mike.
Okay. The new job is good, Charlie. Yeah, it's really interesting. Lots and lots of things to learn. We're just going to cover tower for a second. This Ryanair is on a Samba, so Ryanair 7 Hotel Zulu, wind 320 degrees, 7 knots, runway 23 left, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 7 Hotel Zulu, thanks.
So we just picked up the tower frequencies just for a second while the tower nips away. But we do have, as I say, full ATC on at the moment. Got no area control on, so we're going to work some departures for a little bit. I'm controlling Manchester, Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. In terms of time and how long it takes, it very much depends on where you are learning to control, what country and what their wait times are. In the UK, that initial training for S1 is quite long, but in other places it's a bit quieter. So it very much depends on where you're learning to control. Right now it's rolling. And right now is airborne. No ATC that I can pass anyone to. Where does that guy go? I think that turns left very shortly, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Shuttle 3 Mike, nothing further from me. Frequency change approved.
Over to advisory, Shuttle 3 Mike, thank you.
Ryanair 7 Hotel Zulu, contact Manchester radar 118.580.
118.580, thanks, 7 Hotel Zulu.
He's going to be really confused now when he hears the same voice.
Manchester Tower, good evening, EC64 Juliet Whiskey on Papa.
EZ64 Juliet Whiskey, Manchester Tower, hello at Papa 1, cross 23 right, taxi holding point Tango 1.
At Papa 1, cross 23 right, taxi holding point Tango 1, EC64 Juliet Whiskey.
And we've just got London North, come on, so we're not going to be working departures for much longer. RB, hello mate, welcome in.
Manchester radar, good evening, Ryanair 7 Hotel Zulu, 2,700 feet.
Ryanair 7 Hotel Zulu, Manchester radar, hello. Fly heading 135 and climb now, flight level 70.
70 and fly heading 135, 7 Hotel Zulu.
There are blighties, special liveried blighties as well.
Manchester radar, good evening, this is Channel 4 Delta Mike, when he said he flight level 80 or the Elvis 1 Mike with copied information Juliet.
Channel 4 Delta Mike, Manchester radar, thank you. It is Juliet, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Channel 4 Delta Mike.
1440p monitor, nice, but like my main screen here is 3440 by 1440, and because I was streaming flying yesterday, I have the ability to like turn off bits of it and make it a 1080p monitor. So I did that, and no, I don't like it. It has to be ultra wide. Like it has to be this big now. Connor, hello mate, welcome in. Are these two going to hit each other? Possibly. Ryanair 7 Hotel Zulu, turn left heading 120 degrees.
120 degrees, 7 Hotel Zulu.
I don't think that's going to be enough. I think I should have gone the other way and sent him further west so he could climb. Or maybe held him at 5,000 feet, not really sure. And Ryanair 7 Hotel Zulu, report that heading to London Control 133.705.
133.705, and report heading 7 Hotel Zulu.
There we go. I think they're now going to be separated, so that's fine. There we go. Tan, thank you for the follow. Here we go. Benny, no, so I've been doing this for like 15, 16 years, just literally as a hobby. I have no real-world aviation experience other than like 2 lessons for a PPL. I've got no ATC experience. I literally just do this as a bit of fun, as a bit of a hobby. Captain Graham as well, thank you very much for that TikTok follow. Sam, welcome in. You can only remember 2 things at a time. Write it down. You will only ever be told a maximum of 3 things at a time, so you're not far off. But yeah, just all you need to do is just start writing things down. If you use VPilot, there's literally a notes tab. Just scribble things in there, which is what I do. Why is this guy's plane wibbling? Oh, the jet wash effect is cool, though. That's cool. Let's leave this looking out over the airport. Charlie, yes, so it was quite a few years ago now, while I lived down south, where PPLs were much cheaper. Things have got very expensive now. I would love to be able to do it again, and get back into doing my PPL, but time and money is against me at the moment. Favourite aircraft's got to be the A320. Actually, A320 series, it's probably the A319. Just because it's really fun to fly. But I was also flying an F-35 earlier on Flight Sim, and that was really good fun. I'm intrigued what this F-28 is. Oh, it is actually an F-28. Ah. Okay. I think RDCT's been written off, Bob. We need to get a new one. Challenge 4 Delta Mike. Fly heading 345. It's vectors for the ILS 23 right.
345 degrees, hard vectors for the ILS 23 right, Challenge 4 Delta Mike.
Ah, in VR, yeah, okay, that does make things a little bit harder. I don't know if you can do it, I don't know if you can do it in VR, but if you fly like the A320 or something, I've seen real-world pilots literally just type things into the bottom of the MCDU. I guess it's the same in a 737 or whatever. In any kind of airliner, they type things in so they've got it written down. So that might be an option. I just don't know how feasible that is in VR. What does 345 give? I actually give 345. Janix 4 Delta Mike, 32 miles for 23 right, descent altitude 5,000 feet. QNH is 1026.
Descent altitude 5,000, QNH 1026, Chad X 4 Delta Mike.
So what we've got here is a line of Blighties that are going to depart, but won't be speaking to me because London is on. Tan, no, it's completely free. It's just a hobby. Pilots, controllers, everyone else, it's just something that they do in their spare time. So there's no money involved at all, unless obviously you wanted to donate to VATSIM to help with their upkeep and stuff like that. So they are going to be well clear of each other, so I don't need to worry about the descent rates there. Let's just zoom back in a little bit. Move this on TikTok so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Light Simmer, hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's very, very fun, Sam. Very, very fun. we can see all the way down there, far side of the airport. There's all sorts departing. I wonder who that 737 belongs to. Find out in a minute when it departs. Oh yeah, Flight Sim, we try and do a couple of streams a week. I would try and do Wednesdays and Sundays. Let's just see what's his distance there. 24 miles. Channel 4 Delta Mike, descent to altitude 3,500 feet.
Descent altitude 3,500, Channel 4 Delta Mike.
So now we've given that, that gives me a little bit of time to talk. The VATSIM top-down model is effectively, if you are on a position and the controllers that would normally control positions below you aren't online, you also do their job. So for example, if it was just me at Manchester and I'm on approach, if it was just me, I would also cover the job of tower, ground and delivery. If none of us are online, so no tower, no ground, no delivery, no approach, the area controller who is currently on London North, they would also do all of those jobs. And they do all of those jobs at every airport inside of controlled airspace within their sector. Because delivery, ground and tower are on, I only deal with things on the way into Manchester, because departures are handled by London, by the area sector in the UK, that's quite normal. Because London is on, as I say, I don't do any of the departures. So for example, this one that's just taken off here, this Legend 568, I won't speak to them at all. So my job is literally, I get handed aircraft, my job is to get them onto the final approach course and then hand them off to tower. Channel 4 Delta Mike, turn left heading 325.
Left 325 degrees, Channel 4 Delta Mike.
Riley, the tower view is literally, I've just got VPilot open because I'm connected as a controller in Euroscope. In VPilot, I can just type .tower view, press enter. And then it connects for me. It's the phonetic alphabet, Alpha, Bravo, etc. So you will get there with it. It just takes a little bit of practice to learn it.
Manchester radar low, you're roving 6 Tango Lima.
You're roving 6 Tango Lima, Manchester radar. Hello, descend. In fact, correction, fly heading 340 degrees.
Fly heading 340, you're roving 6 Tango Lima.
There is a C1 on ground. Interesting. So in the UK, Kui, the radar, the approach positions literally just do approach. There are some airports where they do both. But here at Manchester, we only deal with arrivals. That's very loud. Janks 4 Delta Mike, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left 270, on the heading cleared, ILS 23 right, Channel 4 Delta Mike.
That was very loud. So, Tyler, hello mate, welcome in. James, this is Manchester radar. So we are Echo Golf Charlie Charlie _ S _ approach. That's S for south because there are actually two intermediate approach positions, north and south. So we're covering all of it, but we're covering all of it, but the position we log on is south. Going 6 Tango Lima, 34 miles for 23 right, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, you're roving 6 Tango Lima.
Jamie, hello, welcome in. Emergency sandwich as well, good evening. It is nice to see the Blighty convoy slowly making their way out. David with the 8 gifted subs, thank you so much, mate. I really do appreciate that. Oh, mate, thank you. Thank you. Gifted subs there to Emergency Sandwich, to Sam Radicals, to PSX, B Fraser, Finley.
We're established at 9 miles.
Thanks for that, Mike. Thanks. Continue approach. To Arjun, James, and Twinix. So thank you, David. Hugely appreciative of all the support you give. I really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. And Anna with a TikTok follow as well there. Thanks for Delta Mike, number 1, tower 118.630.
118.630, many thanks, Channel X4 Delta Mike.
James, so this is a bit of software called Euroscope. We're connected to a network called VATSIM. And the way VATSIM works is it doesn't matter what simulator you use, whether that's FS 2024, 2020, whether it's X-Plane 11 or 12, whether it's flight gear, whatever it is, you all connect to the same network, VATSIM, and you can see and hear each other. And then I can see you all as these little white dots moving around the screen. And then like we can control them and provide air traffic control and stuff like that. And it just makes it a bit more realistic. So we can see aircraft types in the flight plan. So I have like things like this. Let me just bring this list into the. This list into the middle of the screen. So I can see, for example, I can see the aircraft type is here. So we do have that information. If I open up the flight plan, I can see it, etc. James, no, not a controller in reality. Just here on VATSIM, just for a bit of fun. Yeah, Bob, no speaking to me on the way out. With London on, you go straight to London. If London wasn't on, I would work you, but with them on, you go to them. You're in 6 Tango Lima, descent to altitude 3,500 feet.
Tango Lima.
There's still a few more things coming up from the south. We have a Aer Lingus UK, not that they exist anymore. Day 390 something of trying to get Pepsi to sponsor the channel. Come on, Pepsi, you know you want to. Please sponsor the channel. I'll put a really big sign on the back wall if you want. Jackson, good evening. Pepsi Max is the answer. Pepsi Max fixes all things. Going 6 Tango Lima, turn left, heading 320 degrees.
Left 320, you're roving 6 Tango Lima.
Going 6 Tango Lima, nothing heard. Turn left, heading 320 degrees.
Left 320, roving 6 Tango Lima.
Still nothing heard. I'm worried that this might be a me problem. This appears to be a me problem. You can hear it. That's promising.
Taxi hold at Tango 1.
Oh, my headset turned itself off. That's interesting. You're in 6 Tango Lima, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left 270 and cleared ILS, 23 right, you're roving 6 Tango Lima.
Yeah, it was my headset decided to turn itself off. Which is odd because it is plugged in. I was like trying to find the wire to plug it in, and it is. So that's a bit concerning. But it should be okay. We'll keep an eye on it. So on the top sky profiles, which is most of the UK approach positions now, if you click and hold on the heading field, so for example there where it's 270, you can just click and you can draw lines, and it's not 100% accurate and it doesn't show heading, it shows track. So you have to remember that is track, not heading. Going 6 Tango Lima, speed 160 knots, maintained to 4 DME. He was quite quick then.
Speed 160 until 4, you're roving 6 Tango Lima.
So if it's quite windy, you need to consider what track that is showing versus what heading you actually want to assign to get them to fly that track. So for example, if there was a really let's hand him off. You're in 6 Tango Lima, contact tower 118.630.
18630, you're roving 6 Tango Lima, bye.
So, for example, if you were trying to pull an aircraft off Dane to the south, and you wanted them sort of heading, or sort of a track of 025, which effectively follows that edge of controlled airspace there. That's a track of 025. If you've got a really strong wind coming in from the west, that aircraft is going to actually probably want 015. And then, as the wind pushes them further to the east, they'll get the track that you want, which is 025. It's not particularly windy at altitude today, so it's quite stable, from what I've seen. But other days it can be quite problematic. Someone is bailing out with no transponder on. Who is the naughty, naughty person doing that? Charlie, no, I don't have any tattoos or anything like that, mate. Manchester's not too bad. I mean, there's only 9 on the ground now, so it's chilled out a little bit. 24 inbounds. That's what we like. There's a couple on top of each other coming up from the south. There is a Aer Lingus out Dublin. The Aer Lingus UK has disconnected. That's a bit of a shame. We'll see how it goes. Sundays are always a little bit quiet to start with, and then they build up, so we should be okay. Alejandro, thank you for the follow. Ooh, what's that link? What's Sim Fixer? Ooh, that's cool. That looks cool. There's apparently an estimated waiting time of 11 minutes at security. I like that. Who's built this? Who's SimFixer? No idea. Cool. Right, come on, more planes now, please. So yeah, if you do have any questions while there's not much going on, more than happy to answer any questions you might have. In the meanwhile, I am still waiting for a controlling position for across the pond. It's not been released yet, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to control. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have somewhere that we're going to be able to control. Obviously, across the pond goes into Heathrow. I can't control approach at Heathrow or Tower, so obviously I'm quite limited there. But fingers crossed, we might get ground or something like that. Funside, welcome in. We are doing Manchester, Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. It might be that I do somewhere like Gatwick or Stansted or Luton or something like that, just to take some of the pressure off the area controllers. And I think Stansted and Gatwick are the 2 primary diversion airports, so fingers crossed they will be quite good. They will get some traffic, so hopefully we'll be able to do something, unless we get put on a backwater airport, which you never know, might happen, but fingers crossed. Virgin, hello, welcome in. You are the Easy 212. I'll go to Edinburgh. Very nice. Sadly, because the control that's on at the moment, you won't speak to me on departure, but if you do come back from Edinburgh, then you'll be able to speak to me. But definitely do enjoy flight up to Edinburgh. Keep trying to work out how you deal with the workload on approach. Sometimes I had a sweatbox last night and they said it was medium workload, but it felt busy from all sides. It comes with practice. Once you get used to doing things in a certain way and have a certain rhythm, it becomes quite a bit easier to add more workload in. Up to a point. After a certain point, it becomes unmanageable. But as you get more comfortable with doing things repetitively, it becomes easier. Are you saying tensions at the moment? I need to give that a go. Absolutely need to give that a go. Wituzik, hello, welcome. I will be on for a good couple of hours yet. If you're flying out, you won't speak to me, but if you're flying in, you will. I will still be online in an hour. Bob, I did see that message, mate. Thought that was quite funny. Why, hello, welcome. Yeah, Jamie, I'm hoping I'll get... I've been asked if I can do S3 mentoring, or I should say if I'm interested in doing S3 mentoring. And I've said yes, I've accepted, so hopefully I'll be able to sort of help out where I can with training for S3 soon. I'm not the best S3 controller by any stretch of the imagination. There are some absolutely incredible controllers here in the UK that are way, way, way above my level of skill set. But hopefully I'll be able to add at least something. Oh, there's loads of movements on the ground now. That's quite cool. Yeah, it was James that messaged me and was like, "Would you be interested in doing some mentoring?" I'm like, "Sure." I'll need to read up on the syllabus and make sure that I'm doing things the way that it's taught, because one of the issues, not one of the issues, that's not the right term. I do things a certain way that sometimes isn't 100% realistic, but it A, makes for fairly interesting streams, and B, reduces my workload quite a bit without it looking too unrealistic. So I just need to make sure when I'm teaching people, I'm teaching them to do it properly, not the way that I do it. It's a bit like learning to drive. You learn to pass a test. Once you pass your test, you can tweak it a little bit. Mayu, thank you for the follow. Bob, yeah, we still do some S1 mentoring occasionally, just when we have time. But there are loads of S1 mentors, so... I've not heard anything back. I will chase. I'll drop him a message later, Bob, and see if we get anywhere with that. Oh yeah, he's amazing. I think amusingly he did my Heathrow ground endorsement when I did that, and he was like, "This is how it is taught on VATSIM. This is the real way of doing it. Take your pick as to which way you want to do things." Yeah, I'm like, I just need to be sure. Be sure that when I'm teaching people, I'm teaching the syllabus. So what I might do to start with is I might just observe a couple of sessions, just to see how people teach, what they teach, at which steps, that kind of thing. Archie, thank you for the follow. Okay, and you'll be over Manchester in an hour. As in, you'll be flying into Manchester in an hour, or you will just be passing overhead? Oh, you're coming in from Belfast. Very nice. I don't think it's particularly hard to be a VATSIM controller. It can get really busy sometimes, which makes it a little bit difficult, but sort of learning the various things that you need to learn to become a controller Takes a bit of patience, takes a bit of willingness to spend time learning, but I wouldn't say hard as such. Sounds good, Bob. Jamie, please, yeah, do come and do some VFR. I love VFR. I say exactly the same thing. Once you get to S3, and once you start to have to work in 4D space, things get really, really complex compared to doing tower. So, doing ground, you work in 2D space. Everything's moving forwards. When you get to tower, you've got 3D, you've got a bit of height to consider as well. When you get to approach, you're almost in 4D, so you've also got to worry about time, distance, all that kind of things. If you've got two aircraft running in parallel, either side of the ILS, you have to decide how you're going to turn them in. And if you've got, going back to the strong wind point from earlier, if you've got a really strong headwind on the final approach, those aircraft will have a tailwind downwind, so they'll be flying really, really quick. As you turn them in onto a base leg and then onto final, if you turn one towards final with the other one still going downwind, all of a sudden you've got 100 odd knot speed difference, for example. So you've just got to be careful. When are you going to start turning these aircraft in to make sure you get your gaps? Mr. GameSim and Khalil, thank you both for the follows. What do I think of VATSIM Maghreb? I've not actually flown in Morocco on VATSIM, so I don't have an opinion.
Walker 1824 with you, descending through 14080, crossing Trent.
Walker 1824, Manchester Radar, hello. It's information Juliet, leave Trent, heading 340 degrees.
Juliet on board, leave Trent, heading 340, Walker 1824.
So we're making use of our abbreviated electronic releases and our release points. So aircraft are released for turn and descent here at Trent. A raid. Dan with a raid of 49 viewers. Thank you. Welcome in to you all, everyone. Welcome to Manchester, where the weather is good. Doesn't happen often. Your traffic levels are not particularly high. I'm not going to say the Q word. So we get to chat for a little bit about controlling approach positions and what we do and how I do things. But welcome into you all. Hope you are all well. Dan, hope you enjoyed your flight. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. I saw that you weren't feeling particularly well. Yeah, hope you're feeling a bit better, mate. Hope the stream was good. You're considering transfer? Go, yes, come to the UK. Come to the UK. Yeah, Manchester take cargo flights. So cargo flights, if we do this, park here, down on the 70 to 74, 929, 927, 925. Direct to Echo Mike, Manchester Radar, hello, it's information, Kilo, descend, flight level 70.
Kilo, level 70, Echo Mike.
You're direct to Mersey, there we go. Space Shuttle 777 Freighter, yeah, so you can either park on sort of 929, that way, or you've got 80 and 81 that you could use here. But yeah, there's definitely room for 777 freighters. Rob, hello, welcome in. Antonov 225. Cool, why not? Absolutely, why not? We're not using the Q word. Although it is not busy at the moment. 23 inbounds. We're a bit all over the place.
Drink up me hearty Joe.
I've got a second can of Pepsi ready, just in case we run out of the first one. Walker 1824, 32 miles for 23 right, descent altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
and 5000, Connect 1026, Walker 1824.
Lance, hello, welcome in. Ollie, you are welcome. I'll still be on in an hour and a half. Rob, we don't use multiplayer, so we use VATSIM, which is what we're connected to. So all the aircraft you can see are all VATSIM, with the exception of that Boeing liveried 737 and the 767 behind it, which for some reason are just there, and I really don't know why. I don't know where they've come from or why they suddenly exist in the scenery, but they are. Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, leave Mersey, heading 090 degrees.
Leave Mersey 090, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
Who's that been transferred to me? 45 Juliet Lima? Yeah. Tyler, I don't know, to be honest. I just use VATSIM now. London Control used to be really good. I don't know if it still works particularly well.
Very good evening, Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima. We are passing 511.
Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, Manchester, good evening. It's information Kilo.
Kilo for Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima.
Walker 1824, turn left heading 325. Oh, Castle call sign, that'd be cool.
Walker 1824.
We're controlling Manchester, Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. We'll be online for a couple of hours.
Good evening. Golf Bravo Hotel India Tango.
Golf Bravo Hotel India Tango, Manchester Radar, hello, pass your message.
Golf India Tango's a Beechcraft, just passing John Lennon, requesting Class C airspace, please.
Golf Bravo Hotel India Tango, you in the Liverpool control zone there. Give London Control a call, please. 133.705.
133.705. Golf India Tango, many thanks.
Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, leave Dane, heading 025. Vectors for the ILS 23 right. I think you want a clearance out of D.
Dame with 025, expect ILS 23 right, Ryanair 45 Juliet.
Yeah, I think he wanted clearance out of the Class D. I'm like, you should, like, how have you got airborne? London has been on for like 20 minutes. London's been on longer. London's been on for 35 minutes. Right. Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, speed now 220 knots. Thank you for the heartbeat.
Speed 20, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
Walker 1824, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, your speed 180 knots.
Down 3,500, speed of 180, Walker 1824.
He's heading 090. So there's a little bit of a northerly wind. Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, turn left heading 085.
085, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
But we didn't know that because we've not had any aircraft there before. So now that we know there's a bit of a wind coming from the north, what we can do is we just know that we've got to give aircraft 5 degrees north of the track we want them to fly. So you're 025, so you'll probably actually be 030, which will work quite nicely. Walker 1824, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right.
Left 270, left 23 right, Walker 1824.
Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, 28 miles for 23 right, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Descend 5,000, 1026, Ryanair 45 Juliet.
An S1 on an endorsement at Gatwick. I mean, it's one way to learn. Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, 26 miles for 23 right, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend 5,000, QNH 106, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
Max, we're doing int and fin. So there's full ATC below us, but we're the only approach controller online. VATSIM A320, thank you for the follow. Hack on as well, thank you very much. Don't know why we're so zoomed out. Should we zoom in a little bit? There we go. Yeah, I think an S1 with a solo tower endorsement can absolutely control it. Walk 1824, thanks. Speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 to 4, walk 1824.
Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, speed 180 knots, you're number 3.
Speed 180, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
Kyle, go for it with a question, mate. Walk 1824, Tower 118.630, good evening.
11860, cheers.
Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, turn left heading 335, descend to 3,500 feet.
335 to 2,500 feet to Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima.
Did he say 235?
Manchester Radar, Tomjet 972 Papa, hello.
Tomjet 972 Papa, Manchester Radar, good evening. It's Information Lima, continue Trent Dane, expect 23 right.
Information Lima, we'll expect 23 right, Tomjet 972 Papa.
321, welcome in. Sam, so VATSIM radar has sometimes, but in the UK there's something called CTS, so cts.vatsim.uk. Kyle, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, mate. You can fly whatever you want, as long as you can do it well. I am happy. But yeah, Jamie's quite correct, actually, there, Sam. It depends on if the controller actually books it. I didn't need to slow that Shamrock down. Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right. Thanks, Charlie. See you later, mate.
Clear ILS, 23 right to Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima. Thank you, sir.
Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, turn right heading 110 degrees, descend to altitude 3,500 feet. Columba, welcome in.
110, descent 3,500, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
Yeah, I could have left that Shamrock at 220 knots, so I got a little bit overcautious there. Definitely have just left them alone. I don't know why the live traffic thing is broken again, by the way. Yeah, that might fix it a bit. Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, start reducing speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
165 until 4 DME. We have a little bit of a frozen sim here, sir. We will report to you in a second. Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima.
Roger. We're not getting a 7-mile gap now. Tomjet 972 Papa, fly heading 350 degrees, vectors for the ILS, 23 right.
350 and vectors ILS 23 right, Tomjet 972 Papa.
Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, the aircraft ahead of you's just had a little bit of a sim freeze, so I'm going to take you through the localizer for spacing. Continue your present heading.
Roger.
If we don't return in 10 seconds, we will disconnect, sir.
Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, roger, thank you. The arrival procedure to Manchester, it very much depends on what the last waypoint in your flight plan is. James, thank you for the follow. Right, so we've moved to SROs with taxiway closures. Last from 23 left will be the Tomjet 38 X-Ray. So, taxiway closures, that's always good fun. Oops, nope, that one. Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, turn right heading 270 degrees, you cleared ILS, runway 23 right.
Dr. Dallas to true right, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike.
So, once you've flown the arrival, you will finish at either Mersey to the west, Rosen to the north, or Dane to the south. You will get vectors from them. So in the UK, you still get a lot of vectors. 99% of airports do vectors. Frozen sim is not a problem they have in reality. That's very true. Fabio, welcome in. Jet 972 Papa, turn left heading 340 degrees, descend altitude 5,000 feet to the QNH 1026, 30 miles for 23 right.
340, descend 5,000 and QNH 1026, Tomjet 972 Papa.
No, vectors are fine. Vectors are easy. Mr. Godfrey, hello, welcome in. I feel a bit bad for that Ryanair pilot. Got all the way to his destination, and then his sim freezes on a 10-mile final.
fully established.
Character Echo Mike, speed 160 knots, maintain to 4 DME.
160 Mach 2 Echo Mike.
Vectors, literally, you fly a heading. So you use heading code in your aircraft and fly the headings that ATC gives you. They have closed, taxiway Juliet. So this bit here. So some aircraft can get around Golf and then down to the end of the runway. Other aircraft have to go to Foxtrot 1 or Papa 1, enter, backtrack, and vacate at Mike 1. Jarrett to Echo Mike, Tower 118.630, good evening.
118.630, bye-bye.
So that is the last of the departures, off 23 left. We are now single runway ops. Yep, the A380 has to backtrack. So what I'm going to do, I mean, this airport is starting to get a little bit busier, but what we're going to do is, because we are now single runway ops, let's just fly the drone cam. AG, hello mate, welcome in. So the bit of the taxiway that's closed is this bit here, where the I Love Manchester is. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the drone cam sort of here for a change. So slightly different to where we normally have it. We'll put it there, and that should give us a good view of goings on. Tomjet 972 Papa, descend to 3,500 feet.
Descend 3,500 feet, Tomjet 972 Papa.
23 left closes at 8 PM, and we need to be realistic. AG was, mate, I was flying Marum 06. So I was flying an F-35 around. It was really good fun. I did see you flying in. I just wasn't sure if you were on the frequency by the time I got there. Oh, tower's closing at 1.5. Yeah, we have a bit of a carve-out of VATSIMism, that if it is really busy, we can keep 2-3 left open longer than reality. But, I mean, what? There's 7 aircraft on the ground going out. 8 aircraft now on the ground going out. It's fine. Tomjet 972 Papa, turn left heading 270 degrees, you cleared ILS 23 right.
Left 270 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right, Tomjet 972 Papa.
So it's only tower is closing at 1/4 past. I will then do the job of tower, going back, as we said before, to that top-down model. So, don't worry, there will still be ATC. Lufthansa, I will keep an eye out for the Lufthansa 172 Hotel coming from East Midlands. I don't like the camera there. I've changed my mind. I'm going back to where the camera normally goes, which is over here. Like that. I much prefer that angle. Tomjet 972 Papa, speed 160 knots, maintained to 4 DME.
160 to 4, Tomjet 972 Papa.
A run and brake, I mean, sure, why not? Oh, we got a few aircraft coming now. That's good. That's what we like. Oh my gosh. There is a stream coming up towards Lambourne. Adam, is this your doing? There's a line of aircraft coming from Paphos. Who are where have they come from? To be fair, I don't really need to give 160-4 now. It's just kind of force of habit. So the 160-4 is so that Tower has a consistent knowledge of what the aircraft are doing. Tomjet 972 Papa, Tower 118.630. So all aircraft are coming to him at the same speed.
118.630, Tomjet 972 Papa, bye-bye.
That's the logic behind it anyway. Because in reality, I wouldn't have a view of what's going on at the airport. I wouldn't be able to see if there was aircraft needing to cross the runway, if they were trying to get runway inspections in. So I would, yeah, exactly, James, quite right. It just becomes memory. It's really difficult once you've got something ingrained in your head that you're doing it like this to not do it that way. It's taken me a while to stop giving people 220 knots off Dane when there's no other traffic because I don't need to. Alpha, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you. It's been a while. Hope you are doing well. Hope all is good. But yeah, like giving 220 knots off Dane. If there's no other aircraft, I don't need to do it. It's just force of habit. And the other thing is, if you're looking at an aircraft turn final and they're doing 260 knots on the final approach, you're probably going to want to slow them down because they maybe not doing it themselves. Sorry. That's really loud. I looked and I was like, but there's nothing coming in. How are the go-arounds? There's nothing coming in. RNZ, we're at Manchester. Jonas, Kristen, thank you both very much for the follows. Oh, the camera's died. Can you... What?
Hello, Manchester, K217 with you approaching Rosen, currently passing 9,500 feet, descending to flight level 80, K217.
Follow Radar Controller on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube.
Thank you, Bob. We'll get the camera working in a second. Cathay 217, Manchester Radar, hello. It's Information Lima. There's no delay for 23 right.
23 right, Information Lima, Cathay 217.
Right. Why has the camera stopped working?
Much that we have gained control from area, allow it to continue for 23 right.
Right now, 45 Juliet Lima, firm. Continue approach for 23 right. You are number 1. Make your speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
165 for DME. Thanks so much for the cooperation, sir. Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima.
Okay. Jay, yes. You can be a controller on VATSIM. You don't have to fly. Why is the camera... It apparently doesn't even exist in OBS anymore. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, it's fixed. Right, TikTok, let's try and fix you as well. Claire, thank you for the follow. I cancel that. Is that just going to magic itself back to life? Is not. Okay. Sorry, TikTok, you're going to have to do without me. Ryanair 45 Juliet Lima, contact Tower 118.630. Let's get back to doing some controlling.
Have a lovely weekend at Terry 45 Lima.
You too, bye-bye. Cathay 217, leave Rosen, heading 130 degrees at speed 220 knots.
130 degrees at 220 knots after Rosen, Cathay 217.
Yeah, it was weird, Jimmy. So, obviously it's open in OBS, it's open in TikTok Studio, but it just sort of stopped. Which was very odd, but we've got it working again. Right, we'll zoom back in so we can actually see what's going on. So 230 knots, heading 130 degrees. Cathay 217, 28 miles for 23 right, descent altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
1026, 5,000 feet, Cathay 217, 23 right.
Oh, we've hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you all for popping over to YouTube and subscribing if you have. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, we're on track. We're getting there with YouTube now. Just another platform. I'm starting to post more shorts on there. And stuff like that, so hopefully it's helpful, interesting.
Passing flight level 130, freight 0, inbound Mersey.
Shamrock 2 Mike November, Manchester Radar, hello. It's Information Lima, there's no delay.
Information Lima, no delay, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
So a couple of things for 5,000 feet there. It gives me a little bit of room to play with, should I ever need it, in terms of if there's an aircraft operating at 3,500 feet, i.e. at the base of controlled airspace, if that Cathay rockets down, and I've given 4 or 3.5, they could come into conflict, so it just gives me a bit more room. I've got, obviously I can use 4,000 feet if I want to use 4,000 feet, but I try to go 5 to start with, and then straight to 3.5 if I need it. Otherwise, I'll go 5, 4, 3.5 as required. But it's very rare I'll use 4,000 feet, unless it's really busy. Cathay 217, speed 180 knots, descent altitude 3,500 feet.
180 knots, 3,500 feet, Cathay 217.
And it's the same in Manchester in reality as well. They generally have 5 and 3.5, and they don't really use much else. They might use flight level 60. In fact, as this Aer Lingus gets a little bit closer to Mersey, I will give them flight level 60. Because with a QNH of 1026, it does give me a transition level of flight level 60, which means I can use that for min-stack. And Arjun, that probably answers your question. The 1026 is a transition level of flight level 60. Right now we are at Manchester. Shamrock 2 Mike November, descend flight level 60, leave Mersey, heading 085.
Descend flight level 60, leave Mersey, heading 085, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
That's correct, Wingate we are. The best airport on VATSIM. Let's just move the view down a little bit. That looks a little bit better. This isn't ground. How will I observe you? You can observe me by just getting your S3, Reese. Just get an S3. Then you'll be fine. Oh, that was weirdly laggy. Hello, mate. Welcome in. And the other reason why we've dropped this Aer Lingus to flight level 60, you can see we've actually got an aircraft inbound from the north.
Tamjet 9010, next waypoint Dizzy, descend to 80, currently 120.
Tamjet 910, Manchester Radar. Hello, the information is Mike, descend flight level 70.
Information, Mike, descending 70, Tamjet 9010.
Cathay 217, right, 210 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Right, 210, cleared ILS, 23 right, Cathay 217.
So the transition altitude within the Manchester TMA, so that's Liverpool and Chester, Manchester and Leeds. the transition altitude here is 5,000 feet. We have a number of different transition altitudes across the UK, which complicates things. Cathay 217, if you do go through, it's my mistake. Turn right heading 270 degrees to establish.
270 to establish. I think I should have it done, Manchester radar.
Thank you. The surface wind 290 degrees 7 knots. There's a little bit of a northerly wind at altitude as well. So yeah, the base transition altitude. So in Class G airspace, the transition altitude is 3,000 feet. Within various TMAs, it varies between 5,000 and 6,000, depending where you are. And various CTAs, I should say, not TMAs. In CTAs, it varies between 5,000 and 6,000 feet. Wing, we're going to be doing another hour and a half or so, most likely. Shamrock 2 Mike November. Speed now 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
Cathay 217 is established for ILS 23 right.
Cathay 217, speed 160 knots, maintained to 40 ME.
160 until 40 ME.
So, Jamie, I know what my landing order is. What would you do in this situation? Tomjet 910, speed 250 knots, leave Rosen, heading 130 degrees.
250, leave Rosen, 150 degrees, Tomjet 910.
Tomjet 910, it's a 130 after Rosen.
My apologies, 130 after Rosen, Tomjet 910.
So yeah, I know what my landing order is. Oh yeah, no one flies on standard pressure above 3,000 feet. Because you're generally operating within, or sort of within the general vicinity of controlled airspace, you try to operate on the QNH of that controlled airspace. You go Shamrock, then Tomjet. So what I'm going to do here is I think I can get this Tomjet in front of the Aer Lingus. Cathay 217, tower 118.630.
118.630, Manchester, Cathay 217, sorry. Thank you very much.
So is it, you need something like FSLTL? Tomjet 910, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026, 27 miles for 23 right.
5,000 QNH 1026, 27 miles for 23 right, Tomjet 910.
So I'm going to drop this Tomjet nice and early. He's going to pass through the level of the Shamrock, but I'm happy with this separation at the moment. Swizzy, it's hectopascals, and it's the air pressure. So the QNH of 1026. In America, they might call it the altimeter and give it you in inches of mercury, but they are the same thing. So I'm fairly happy that these two are not going to hit each other. They're going to be about 6 miles apart at the closest point. As soon as that Tomjet's vacated flight level 60, we will start slowing him down. I'm sure I gave him 220 knots. There we go. But we won't drop him to 180 just yet. Swizzy, you need FSLTL. That's model matching. Why is that VA going backwards? Tomjet 910, speed 220 knots, descent to altitude 3,500 feet.
Speed 220 and descend is 3,500, Tomjet 910.
We're going to slow the Shamrock down to 180 knots now, and then he can basically follow that routing there. Shamrock 2 Mike November, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
You see, we've got a gap there of 6 miles. Cathay A350 landing. That's cool. We've got a nice 6 mile gap there. Obviously, we could extend the Shamrock if we needed it. Tomjet 910, speed 180 knots.
You broke up a bit there, but I think that was speed 180, Tomjet 910.
Tomjet 910, A firm, speed 180 knots.
Roger.
Shamrock 2 Mike November 17 miles, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1026. So now I'm going to use 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1026, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
Because there's no point me giving 5,000 feet. It's probably, well, it's just over 1,000 feet, isn't it, by the time he's transitioned from standard pressure. But that gives a nice descent for him to start getting into. So that was quite simple. Obviously, that would have been a little bit harder if we had to try and fit someone in from Dane as well. But we'd have probably just extended them out and dropped them in. Probably behind the Shamrock. Tomjet 910, right 200 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right.
Right 200, cleared ILS 23 right, Tomjet 910.
Oh, that BA is departing from there. Cool. No LVPs. No, we're all good. Shamrock 2 Mike November, turn right, heading 135.
Right, heading 135, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
And we're up to, well, we've still got 6 miles, so that's fine.
Ending at City Flight 256, descending flight level 80, we have information, Mike, Embraer 190.
Flyer 256 Manchester radar, hello, it is information, Mike. It's Vectors for the ILS 23 right, fly heading 335.
Vectors ILS 23 right, heading, excuse me, heading in, please?
Flyer 256, heading 335.
335, thanks.
Yeah, Swizzy, we get emergencies occasionally. They are permitted on VATSIM with ATC approval.
910, fully established.
Tomjet 910, thanks, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 till 4, Tomjet 910.
So yeah, emergencies are permitted with the approval of ATC. However, ATC also have the ability to reject that emergency or ask you to cancel the emergency at any time. I'd just like to point out my inbound list has got slightly bigger than it was before. Shamrock 2 Mike November, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, turn right, heading 190 degrees, you cleared ILS 23 right.
Descend flight level 3,000 feet, right heading 190, cleared ILS 23 right, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
Tomjet 910, tower 118.630.
Roger, tower 118.630, Tomjet 910, cheers.
Flyer 256, 31 miles for 23 right, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Send altitude 5,000 feet on the QNH 1026, City Flight 256.
Had to do a real life pan. Nice. Thankfully these are, well, I mean it's a pan, isn't it? So there's no threat to life anyway. There's definitely no threat to life on VATSIM. On the second Pepsi. Okay, so we got between those two aircraft 6 miles, which I think I'm quite happy with. Right to your mental life. Nah, it'd be fine. You've flown into Frankfurt. It's all you need to do. Once you've flown into Frankfurt, everything's fine. Oh my god, the stream coming up from the south has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aircraft in a line in it. Shamrock 2 Mike November, speed 160 knots, maintained to 4 DME.
160 till 4 DME, Shamrock 2 Mike November.
Shamrock 3328 Manchester radar, hello, descend to flight level 80 on standard pressure.
It doesn't on standard pressure,
A 3328 negative, it's a flight level, please. A flight level 80 on standard pressure.
Flight level 80 on standard pressure.
There we go. No Phoenix crashes today, Mr. Jingles, I'm afraid. We did them yesterday. Charlotte 2 Mike November, Tower 118.630.
18630, Sharon 2 Mike November, thank you.
Tower is going to close shortly, I think. So we might just hold on to. Hot Weird Zony, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the stream from the south looks a bit interesting, so we'll see how that goes. The biggest thing to get your head around between S2 to S3 is the fact that you've got to deal with forward motion, altitude, and space, i.e. separation. So you're effectively got a bubble on every aircraft that you need to keep these bubbles moving around each other without hitting each other. So the bubble might be able to cross over, but it can never get too close to each other. So you're always like, how do you keep the bubble apart and stuff like that? Speed and height is strange, yes. Evie, thank you for the follow. Biggest pet peeve is people that don't listen. Actually, no, I take that back. Biggest pet peeve is people that read something back but don't know what it means and can't do it. If you read it back, you're expected to be able to do it. I'd just like to point out, by the way, guys, I picked this hoodie up and I think one of the cats has been laid on it. And like every time I move, my face gets full of cat hair. So I apologise. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying. 5,000 feet. 5 miles or 1,000 feet, exactly. Yeah, Alfie, the face cam was broken on TikTok. We might be able to get it back. Maybe it's going to work. It is on, it just doesn't do anything for some reason. Where's the OBS virtual camera? Spot camera? It comes back. Nope, it is broken, I'm afraid. Flyer 2560, descent to altitude 3,500 feet.
Descent 3,500 feet, Flight 256.
We are holding at Dane, which should answer your question, Jet 2 Spotter. We are already entering the hold at Dane. And we've got a line of aircraft coming out as well. Flyer 2560, descent to altitude 2,500 feet.
Descent 2,500 feet, Flight 256.
Gav, hello mate, good evening. Mbappe, I'm not sure yet. Hopeful I'll be able to control across the pond. Shamrock 3328, after Mersey, flying heading 085, descend now, flight level 60. 3328, descend flight level 60, after Mersey, heading 085. Evie, welcome in over on Twitch. You can give YouTube a go as well if you want to do all 3 platforms. Flyer 256, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left 270 degrees, cleared ILS, approach 23 right.
Why are you at flight level 60? That's fine, we can work with flight level 60. If I get the easy in time, then yes, absolutely.
Manchester approach, good evening, Lufthansa 172 heading with you, kind of flight level 80, heading 320, handoff from London.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, Manchester Radar, hello, maintain flight level 60 now, your speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, maintain flight level 60, Lufthansa 172 heading.
I did think that was the case.
320.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, maintain heading 320 degrees.
Okay, thank you, we'll maintain heading 320 degrees, Lufthansa 172 heavy.
Shamrock 3328, speed 220 knots. Right, let's come up with a landing order here. I don't think we're going to get this easy.
Good evening. Channel 15 Quebec, inbound Dane, entering hold right hand turns.
Channel 15 Quebec Yankee, Manchester Radar, hello. Descend flight level 80 in the Dane, hold.
Send 80 in the hold, Channel 15 Quebec Yankee.
Come on, easy. Call me. Please call me.
Manchester approach. Quick question. What was the speed on Lufthansa 172 Heavy?
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, speed 220 knots. Yeah, we're only doing Manchester either. It's too late for that easy now. Lufthansa 172 Hotel, turn right, heading 020 degrees.
Turn right, heading 020 degrees, Lufthansa 172 Heavy.
Channel 15 Quebec Yankee, your hold is cancelled. Leave Dane, heading 035 at speed 220 knots.
Hold cancelled, leave Dane heading 085 at 220 knots, Channel 15 Quebec Yankee.
Channel 15 Quebec Yankee, heading 035 after Dane, please.
Apologies, heading 035, Channel 15 Quebec Yankee.
Flyer 256, Tower 118.630.
Tower 18630, thanks for your help, bye.
Manchester Radar, hello, 24 Delta Mike, holding Rosen, flight level 80.
U24 Delta Mike, Manchester Radar, hello, descend flight level 70, delay less than 5 minutes.
Descend flight level 70, delay less than 5 minutes, easy 24 Delta Mike.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, about 20 miles to touchdown.
Apologies, Manchester, was it again? Lufthansa 172 Heavy, you're going to have to repeat that.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descent to 5,000 feet, QNH is 1026, Lufthansa 172 Heavy.
Approach in Tomjet 877, descending 10, where's max 8 with Mike?
Tomjet 877 Manchester Radar, hello, descend flight level 90, your speed now 220 knots.
90, speed 220 knots, 877.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, turn left, heading 325. Thread the gap. Right, we're going to go Lufthansa, Aer Lingus, Jet 2, Easy, Tomjet. Channel 15 Quebec Yankee, 30 miles, 23 right, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Channel 15 Quebec Yankee.
Shamrock 3328, speed 180 knots, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
180 knots, descend 5,000, and 102.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, descend to altitude 4,000 feet and expedite, please.
Descend into flight level, correction, descend into 4,000 feet, 172 Heavy.
Tomjet 877, enter the Dane hold, right turns as published.
Enter Dane hold, right turn 877.
Manchester approach, Tomjet 12 Yankee with you, flight level 110, entering Dane hold.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, left 270 degrees, descend to 3,000 feet, cleared ILS.
Clear for the ILS, descend 3,003, correction, 3,000 feet, you're going to have to repeat that head, and once again, I do apologise, Lufthansa 172 head.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, left now 200 to establish.
Heading 200 to establish, Lufthansa 172 heavy.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Lufthansa 172 heavy.
Shamrock 3328, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Shamrock 3328.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, descend flight level 100, standard inbound speed.
Descend flight level 100, standard inbound speed for Tomjet 12 Yankee.
Channel 15 Quebec Yankee, turn left heading 360 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Left 360, speed 180 knots, Channel 15 Quebec Yankee.
Tomjet 877, descend flight level 70.
70877.
Easy 24 Delta Mike, speed 220 knots, after Rosen, fly heading 120 degrees.
Speed 220 knots, after Rosen for 20 degrees, easy 24 Delta Mike.
Manchester, good evening. Ryanair 29 Victor Victor with you. Flight level 130 for flight level 120, direct Dane where we're holding.
I'll call you back. Break, Shamrock 3328, right 150 degrees.
150 degrees, Shamrock 3328.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, descend flight level 90 in the Dane hold. That's just carrier tone. Shamrock 3328, turn right heading 190 degrees, descend to 3,500 feet, cleared ILS 23 right.
190 degrees, 3,500 feet,
Stanza 172 Hotel, you've gone through the localizer, right 270, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet with a heading of 270, Stanza 172 heavy.
Janix 15 Quebec Yankee, turn left heading 325. Hamoud, hello, welcome in. Sorry guys, I'm going to be a little bit busy for a minute.
Blocked.
Janix 15 Quebec Yankee, left 325.
Left 325, Channel 15 Quebec.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, descend flight level 100 in the Dane hold.
100 in the Dane hold, 29 Victor Victor.
Janix 15 Quebec Yankee, left 270 degrees, when established localizer 23 right, descend glide path.
Left 270 degrees and then on the glide for 23 right, Channel 15 Yankee.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80 for Tomjet 12 Yankee.
Lufthansa 172 Hotel Tower 118630.
Tower 118630, Lufthansa 172 heavy.
I'm just handing them off, it's easier. Easy 24 Delta Mike, 26 miles 23 right, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, easy 24 Delta Mike.
Tomjet 877, you hold cancel, turn right now, right heading 360 degrees.
Right turn heading 360 degrees, 877.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, descend flight level 90, standard holding speed. Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, descend flight level 90, standard holding speed. Can you guys hear me? Shamrock 3328, speed 160 knots to 4 DME. Janix 15 Quebec Yankee, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 till 4, Channel 15 Quebec Yankee.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor. Sorry, Mike was muted.
Easy 24 Delta Mike, right 140 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, right heading 140 degrees, easy 24 Delta Mike.
Tomjet 877, turn right heading 010 degrees.
Right 0108.
Monarch 7109, Manchester radar. Shamrock 3328, Tower 118.630. Monarch 7109, Manchester radar.
Approach hello, Lufthansa 940 heavy.
Lufthansa 940, Manchester radar, hello, enter the Dane hold, right turns as published, delay about 10 minutes.
Order that, hold the Dane right turn, Lufthansa 940 heavy.
Easy 24 Delta Mike, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Descend to 3,500 feet, easy 24 Delta Mike.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, turn right heading 010 degrees at speed 220 knots.
Right heading 020 degrees, speed 210 knots for Tomjet 12 Yankee.
I mean, it works. Janix 15 Quebec Yankee, Tower 118.630.
Tower on 128.630.
So all the extra work I had to do there with that Lufthansa has meant I've not been able to get aircraft out of the hold quick enough. Tomjet 12 Yankee, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70 for Tomjet 12 Yankee.
So now the plan is we clear the hold. Monarch 7109, are you with me? Tomjet 877, 25 miles, 23 right. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1026, 877.
Easy 24 Delta Mike, right turn, heading 200 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right.
Right turn 200 degrees, clear last approach runway 23 right. So easy 24 Delta Mike.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, descend flight level 80.
29 Victor Victor.
Manchester Radar, are you hearing me on Monarch 7109? Heavy?
Monarch 7109 Manchester Radar, hello, I hear you now. It's information Mike, descend flight level 100 in the Dane hold.
Information Mike, on the Dane hold, Monarch 7109 Heavy.
Monarch 7109, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100.
Tomjet 877, speed 180 knots, turn left, heading 330 degrees.
180 knots, left 330, 877.
Monarch 877, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
3,500, 877.
Lufthansa 940, standard holding speeds, descend flight level 130.
Standard holding speed 130, 940 Heavy.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, turn right, heading 360 degrees.
Right, heading 360, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
Monarch 7109, you've missed the hold, right turn back to Dane to hold.
Apologies, I'm going to disconnect for this because I'm having a bit of a problem with the plane. Apologies for that, 719 Monarch Heavy.
Roger, bye-bye. Break Tomjet 12 Yankee, turn left, heading 355, descend altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Left heading 355, descent 5,000 feet for Tomjet 12 Yankee.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, descend flight level 70.
29 Victor Victor.
Tomjet 877, left heading 265, cleared ILS 23 right.
Left 265, cleared ILS 23 right, 877.
Easy 24 Delta Mike, speed 160 knots to 4 DME. Evening everyone, sorry a little bit busy, but I will come back to you. Easy 24 Delta Mike, tower 118.630.
Tower 118.630, bye-bye Chris, have a nice day.
See you mate. Tomjet 12 Yankee, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, your speed 180 knots.
Descend 3,500 feet, speed 180 knots, Tomjet 12 Yankee.
Lufthansa 940, descend flight level 80.
80, 940 Heavy.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, speed 220 knots or greater.
220 or greater, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
Dorian, we are on Manchester. I turned him a little bit late. That was on.
Great stream, by the way.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Krenar, we are going to do another hour or so. Tomjet 877, your speed now 160 knots until 4 DME.
16024, 877.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, turn left heading 325.
Left heading 325, Tomjet 12 Yankee.
I should not have turned him in with him not climbing.
Tomjet 877, full established, 23 right.
Tomjet 877, thanks. Right, so he's going that way, that's all fine. Tomjet 877, Tower 118.630.
118.630, Tomjet 877, cheers.
He's now separated from the Speedbird 124 Echo that was level at 5,000 feet, didn't climb. So that's now climbing. Cool. Tomjet 12 Yankee, left heading 270 degrees, you cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left 270, correction, left 275, cleared ILS, runway 23 right, Tomjet 12 Yankee.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, 23 miles for 23 right, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
QNH 1026, descend to 3,000, did you say, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor?
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, altitude 5,000 feet.
5,000, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
That wasn't too bad. I think we got that cleared quite quickly. This is Euroscope using the Nova 9000 radar display.
Mike straight out, Midland 9, Quebec Alpha, descending through flight level 130, flight level 120, we plan to hold it day.
Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, thanks. It's information November, descend flight level 110, expect just once around the hold.
Information November, and descend flight level 110 and once around the hold, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
160 until 4 DME for Tomjet 12 Yankee.
Lufthansa 940, descend flight level 70.
70, Lufthansa 940 Heavy.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, speed 180 knots, descend to altitude 3,500 feet. Yeah, it's part of your scope.
3,500, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
We have Top Sky layered over the top of the UK controller pack, so it does give us some features. Lufthansa 940, your hold is cancelled, fly heading 010 degrees at speed 220 knots.
Heading 010, cancel the hold, and speed 220 knots for Lufthansa 940.
Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Tomjet 12 Yankee, Tower 118.630.
Over the Tower 118.630 for Tomjet 12 Yankee. Thank you, great job.
Thanks, see ya. Break Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, left heading 320 degrees.
Left 320, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
Yeah, that was like, oh, it's getting busy. The hold's up to 140, which means it's full. But we very, very quickly got it down again. Everyone was like, they arrived in the hold at the perfect gaps where you could just loop them out of it every time. Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right.
270, cleared ILS 23 right, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
Lufthansa 940, 30 miles for 23 right, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Descend 360 miles, 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Lufthansa 940 Heavy.
There is an A380 taxiing out. That might be fun. Because they have to backtrack quite some way. Thank you everyone, by the way, for the follows. Apologies,
Mike, hello. We're climbing at 4,700 to 7,000 feet.
Nordic 44 Mike, stop your climb at 5,000 feet as per the charts.
Stop climb at 5,000 feet. Nordic 44 Mike.
Nordic 44 Mike, contact London as instructed, 133.705.
133.705, bye bye.
Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Yeah, the moment he called me up, I was like, this guy's not going to follow the SID. The moment he called me up. Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, your hold is cancelled, leave Dane heading 045 at speed 220 knots.
Leave hold at 045, speed 220 knots, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
There we go, that was perfect. Still climbing. I don't understand some pilots, I really don't. Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
165 until 4 DME, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, roll out heading 030 degrees.
Roll at 030 degrees, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, and the sims were flopped, so just give us a sec.
No worries. Ryanair 29 Victor Victor, speed 165 knots to 4, contact tower 118.630.
Speed 165, contact tower on 118.630, Ryanair 29 Victor Victor.
Lufthansa 940, turn left heading 325, speed 180 knots.
Left 325, speed 180 knots, Lufthansa 940 heavy.
I just read the chart. It's not difficult. I mean, he's still climbed to 7,000 feet, although London's given him further, so maybe that might be why. Lufthansa 940, descend to altitude 3,500 feet. The Ryanair's next to land.
3,500 feet, Lufthansa 940 heavy.
I'm just going to make it daylight, because where the aircraft are with the lights, you can't really see the aircraft. So let's just do that. Should mean we can see things a bit better. I understand that you don't get the initial climb in a SID in the UK. But that's no excuse for not knowing the altitude. Like, where did he get 7,000 feet from? Lufthansa 940, left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right.
Left 270 degrees, cleared ILS 23 right, Lufthansa 940 heavy.
Laps full, good evening. Welcome in. Alz, are you the 29 Victor Victor? If you are, I think you should probably be focusing on your landing. Yeah, focus on the land. Less TikToking, more focusing on the landing. Oh, 030, told you to roll out it.
Sorry, can you repeat the descent again?
Midland 9, Quebec Alpha, you can descend now to 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026. You've got 33 miles to touchdown.
5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Midland 9, Quebec Alpha.
I know, don't worry, mate, we made it work in it. That's a 940, thank you. Your speed now 160 knots, maintain that to 4 DME.
160 at the 4 DME, Lufthansa 940 heavy.
That felt firm. That felt very firm to me. I don't know about you guys, but that was... I'm not sure. Not butter. Yeah, I'm not sure that was butter at all. It is Ryanair, there is that. It's very true. It's right, sorry, it's just reloaded in all of the default static aircraft for some reason, so we're just gonna go back to the main menu, fix that, and we'll be back in 2 seconds, guys, with the airport view. Sorry, just bear with me. I don't know why it likes to just randomly turn them on, and I can... Let's mark the... Go here.
Confirm still not to tower.
Answer 940, calling now, tower 118.630, please.
118.630 and great night with the stream.
Thank you, see you later. Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, left heading 320 degrees, your speed 180 knots.
Left 320 degrees, speed 180 knots, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Manchester radar, EZ86 from Delta, information November A320, passing flight level 117480.
EZ86 Romeo Delta Manchester radar, hello, it is November, there's no delay.
Say again, EZ86 Romeo Delta?
EZ86 Romeo Delta, it is information November, there is no delay.
Oh, perfect, no delay, EZ86 Romeo Delta, thank you.
Let's just dot tower view. That will bring the aircraft back, and then we shouldn't, hopefully now, have any random static aircraft. Well, hey, there we go. Oh, there we go, that works. Easy 86 Romeo Delta, route direct to Rosen.
Route direct to Rosen, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Clear direct to Pole Hill, so... actually... Easy 86 Romeo Delta, fly heading 230 degrees, descend flight level 60.
Flight 230. Correction, flight heading 230 to descend flight level 60, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, descend altitude 4,000 feet, left heading 275, when established localizer 23 right, descend glide. Ollie, sounds good, mate.
4,000 feet, left 275 was, when established from localizer, descend with the glide, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
So we're deliberately putting a massive gap in here because we've got to backtrack an A380 into this gap. Sounds good, Bob. Drew, you're more than welcome. If you want to do radar patterns, that's fine. I think we've got the capacity at the moment. Star Alliance A340-300. Lufthansa, very nice. Hairdryer engines. Easy 86 Romeo Delta, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, the QNH 1026, 26 miles to touchdown if you can make it.
Alright, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1026, and we'll get there. Don't worry. Romeo Delta.
Yeah, that was a good landing by the A340. Easy 36 Echo Golf, Manchester Radar. Hello, it's information November, no delay for 23 right. Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, make your speed now 160 knots until 4 DME. There's an A380 backtracking the runway ahead of you.
160 knots until 4 DME, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Easy 86 Romeo Delta, turn left heading 160 degrees.
Turn left 160, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
He's not backtracking, he's just lining up. There's no way an A380 can depart from there. There's no chance. Jack, no, I'm not real world controller. I just do it on here for fun. I've just said to Tower, there's no chance he's making it from there. Tower's like, I know that. You know that. Oh dear. I'm gonna move the drone cam. Hang on. Let's drone speed. Right. Let's watch. Let's see what happens. Midland 9 Quebec Alpha, Tower 118.630.
18630, Midland 9 Quebec Alpha.
Easy 86 Romeo Delta, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Oh yeah, we'll follow him down a little bit and we'll see how this goes. Can we, if I do this, how does this look? Yeah, there we go. Where's he gone? Oh. Oh, no chance. Not a chance he's airborne from there. Nah, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Nah, that was boring. Right, let's move the drone cam back around. Let's look at the end of the runway and let's go back to there. Easy 86 Romeo Delta, right heading 190 degrees, descend to 3,000 feet, you cleared ILS 23 right.
Right 190, descend 3,000 feet, cleared 23 right, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Easy 36 Echo Golf after Mersey, fly heading 085.
After Mersey, fly 085.
That was full Togo. Welcome in, Mr. Morning Trigger. I don't know why my ground textures are so horrible. Toga and rocket assist, yep, quite possible. Kyan, you're the 36 Echo Golf, cool. Auto FPS has vanished, like, I can't even open it again. Anyone know where it installs? Found it. It's okay, found it. ET86 Romeo Delta. Speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
Until 4 ET6 Romeo Delta.
Right, hopefully that will improve the textures a little bit. We'll see how it goes. There used to be an A380 for X-Plane that had afterburners, which I always thought was quite amusing. EG36 Echo Golf, 30 miles, 23 right, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026. Jamie, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm not even thinking about it, and they're 6 miles. But as I say, I have been doing this for 15 years. It's like I have been doing this for so long. It comes with practice. It absolutely comes with practice. And you'll see I do the same thing every time. It's always 270 from the south. It's always 190 from the north. They're always down to 5 and then 3.5 on a base leg. It's always exactly the same. I'm always aiming to point aircraft at a 12-ish mile final. Mr. Milky, we're at Manchester, Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. It's my runway. Tower is closing. En route is closing.
Manchester, radar, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, inbound Rosen.
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, Manchester radar. Hello, it's information November. Expect no delay.
You cut off there. Could you repeat that, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel?
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel. Information is November. There is no delay.
Information November and no delay, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
So Manchester's really handy in that...
Hotel 1, fully ready to go.
Chariot 209, hello, via Hotel 1, line up 23 right.
Line up to Chariot 209.
Chariot 209, disregard, hold at Hotel 1, acknowledge.
Hotel 1, traffic in sight.
Easy 86 Romeo Delta, the wind 300 degrees 5 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land. Ollie, I'm not going anywhere. Nearly. I'm aiming halfway between these two lines and this bit of controlled airspace, this bit of the CTA. So sort of I've added TINVA and OSNAP, which are fixes on the RNAV for 23 left. And I effectively aim to have them running on a line TINVA to OSNAP or OSNAP to TINVA, and then you can turn them in onto a final approach. Mr. Milky, we are doing approach and tower at the moment.
Nice tail check.
Sharrock 209 via Hotel 1, line up 23 right.
Line up on right, Sharrock 209.
ET6 Delta going around.
G86 Romeo Delta, roger, turn right heading 360 degrees, climb to altitude 4,000 feet. A go around indeed. Sharrock 36 Echo Golf, speed 180 knots, descent to altitude 3,500 feet. Oh no. If you go into other set, Jamie, and then sorry, is it other set? Yeah, other set and then display settings. You can just go into fixes and turn them on. When you do so, Euroscope will freeze for a second, but that's fine. Brave Heart 15 Golf Hotel, descend flight level 70.
Descend 70, Brave Heart 15 Golf Hotel.
Easy 36 Echo Golf, turn right heading 140 degrees.
Right, heading 140 degrees, is it 26 Echo Golf?
I need to request a release from myself. And I hereby release them. Bob absolutely will put Morgan in the hold. Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel. Enter the rows and hold as published. It'll just be once around while you lose the height.
Enter the rows and hold as published. It'll be once around. Okay, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
Easy 86 Romeo Delta. Turn right heading 045. Speed 220 knots.
Turn right heading 045. Speed 220. Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Shamrock 209. The wind 300 degrees. 5 knots. 23 right. Cleared takeoff.
For takeoff, Shamrock 209.
I mean, he's at 14,000 feet. He's 7,000 feet high, and I don't really have much room off Rosen. Easy 36 Echo Golf right, 190 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Right, 190 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right, easy 36 Echo Golf.
All stations, Manchester radar back in 1 minute. I will be back in just a sec, guys. Right, we are back. Easy 36 Echo Golf, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 Echo 4, easy 36 Echo Golf.
We are at Manchester. The Q word is the opposite of loud or the opposite of busy. Shamrock 209, report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 140.
From level 140, passing 2,900, Shamrock 209.
No, we don't say the word. Because if we say the word, it gets really busy. Easy 86 Romeo Delta, turn right heading 140 degrees at speed 180 knots.
Turn right heading 140, speed 180, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Pick the Chanex up. Oh, we're going to have another stream coming up from the south, it would seem. Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, your hold cancelled. Speed now 220 knots, turn right heading 105.
Cancel hold, flight heading 105 and Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, the speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, I knew there was something else I was missing. Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
No worries. Easy 36 Echo Golf, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Flight level 070, now with you, Manchester approach.
Easy 36 Echo Golf, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land. Easy 86 Romeo Delta, right 190 degrees, descend to 3,000 feet, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Right ahead, it's clear.
No more go-arounds.
209 is the direct towards Penhill available.
Direct 209, you can route direct to Penhill.
Direct Penhill, thanks.
Channel 2800 Manchester radar, hello, it's information November, descend flight level 80.
Descend to flight level 80, channel 2800.
Yeah, Jamie, like, I have to have the, like, cleanest radar display. Like, occasionally, on the keyboard, I've got Alt-V, which puts the VRPs on. Alt-D, which puts the bases of controlled airspace on, but I try to have as little on here as possible. Just because otherwise it gets too much.
Manchester radar, Beeline 2 Echo Foxtrot is Hotel 1, we need a few moments though.
Beeline to Echo Foxtrot, no worries. Hold at Hotel 1, report ready. Do you require the backtrack?
Ready and negative, we've calculated for this.
Thank you. Easy 86 Romeo Delta, speed 160 knots until 4 DME. Oh, that was a...
160.4, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Ooh, that was a landing. Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, 30 miles, 23 right. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
Channel 2800, after Dane, fly heading 025.
After Dane, flight heading 25, Channel
2800, just to confirm it's heading 025 after Dane.
025 to Channel 2800.
Manchester radar, I'm on like 8 Tango Romeo, descending through flight level 135 with information November.
On 8 Tango Romeo, Manchester radar, hello, descend flight level 110. It's information November.
Descend flight level 110, I'm on like 8 Tango Romeo.
Beeline to Echo Foxtrot, fully ready.
Beeline to Echo Foxtrot via Hotel 1, line up 23 right.
Hi, Hotel 1, 9 up to 2 right, Beeline to Echo Foxtrot.
Easy 36 Echo Golf, hold at Alpha 4.
Hold Alpha 4,
Easy 36 Echo Golf, do you have the latest version of the Manchester scenery? Easy 36 Echo Golf, Roger, ground 121.855. Beeline 2 Echo Foxtrot, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff 23 right, Beeline 2 Echo Foxtrot.
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, turn right heading 140 degrees.
Right, 140 Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
This might be a little bit tight.
And Manchester radar, subject 910, holding at Hotel 1.
I'll call you back, break Shamrock 209, nothing further from me, your frequency change approved.
You're not come see you, buddy.
Subject 910, hello, behind landing EasyJet A320 short final via Hotel 1, line up runway 23 right behind. Aras, yeah, absolutely observed, mate.
Landing EasyJet 23 right, line up way behind, subject 910.
Easy 86 Romeo Delta, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you are clear to land. Channel 2800, 31 miles for 23 right, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
QNH 1026, descend to flight level 050.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, descend flight level 80, your speed 220 knots.
Descend flight level 80 and speed 220 knots, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
So Aras, I would recommend two things. One, ask questions, so ask the controller what they're doing. But don't just say, why are you doing that? Or do you have the latest Manchester scenery?
Hold up a 4 with the latest scenery, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Easy 86 Romeo Delta, thanks, ground 121.855.
Ground 1855, Easy 86 Romeo Delta.
Tomjet 910, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 23 right, subject 9.
Okay, to our left 23 right, Channel 30.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, 30 miles, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026. Hoping that's fixed it, guys.
Descend
Sorry.
altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026. Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Tomjet 9010, 3,000 feet.
Tomjet 910, thank you. Turn right, heading 010 degrees. Climb now, flight level 150.
Right 0, sorry, give me that heading again, sorry.
Tomjet 910, right 010 degrees. Sorry guys, hopefully that's got the stream
right,
working again.
010 and 15, flight level 150, Tomjet 9010.
Yeah, it is a game, it is flight sim. Right, sorry, we just need to start picking up some aircraft.
Manchester Radar, hello, Renee 146 Golf with you, flight level 150, Mellon 1 Mike.
Right now, 156 Golf, Manchester Radar, hello, speed 270 knots, descend flight level 80.
Speed 270 knots, descend flight level 80, Renee 146 Golf.
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 Hotel 4, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Beeline 2 Echo Foxtrot, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Frequency change 22.8, thanks sir, goodbye.
Blue Max 1 Foxtrot November, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, clear takeoff.
23 right, clear takeoff,
Right, there's quite a few bits going on here, guys, sorry.
Shamrock 221 Alpha at 17,000 feet, inbound to Wallasey.
Shamrock 221 Alpha Manchester, hello, Squawk 5660.
Squawk 5660, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Tomjet 910, resume own navigation direct to Pole Hill.
Own navigation Pole Hill, Tomjet 910.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Descend altitude 3,500 feet, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Manchester approach, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, descending flight level 80, passing flight level 135, inbound Trent.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, hello, it's information Oscar.
Firm information Oscar on board, QNH 1026, I believe.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, descend flight level 120. Sorry guys, there's not going to be much talking again for a while.
Altitude 120, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Clear to land 23 right, Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, left 270 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left turn heading 270, cleared for the ILS 23 right, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Tomjet 910, nothing further, your frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Tomjet 910.
Right now 146 Golf, descend flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, right now 146 Golf.
Right now 146 Golf, your speed now 250 knots.
Confirm speed?
Speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, right now 146 Golf.
Also 22, which you at flight level 240.
The station calling you a little bit above my airspace, give me a call back when you're lower. Break, Chanix 2800, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots to 4 DME, Chanix rated.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, enter the Mersey hold, right turns as published, descend flight level 100.
Enter the Mersey hold as published and descend to level 100, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Blue Max 1 Foxtrot November, climb now, flight level 140.
Flight 140, Blue Max 1 Foxtrot November.
Easy 58 Yankee Alpha with you on holding point Hotel runway 23 right.
Easy 58 Yankee Alpha, Manchester Radar, roger.
Manchester Radar, hello, Blighty 2040 with you with information November at 151, descending to 80.
Blighty 2040, Manchester Radar, hello, descend flight level 80, it's information November, correction information Oscar now.
Information Oscar, descend 80, Blighty 2040.
Braveheart 15 Golf Hotel, hold Alpha 4, do you have the latest Manchester scenery?
Of course I don't. Brave Heart 15 Golf Hotel.
15 Golf Hotel, hold Alpha 4, ground 121.855.
Alpha 4, contact ground 121.855. Brave Heart 15 Golf Hotel. See you.
Channel 2800, clear to land, the wind 300 degrees 4 knots.
Clear to land, channel 2800.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
Speed 160 until 4 DME, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, Manchester approach, passing 15,500 onwards till 8,000.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, Manchester radar, hello, it's information Oscar, descend flight level 90 on standard pressure.
Descend to 9,000 on standard pressure, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Flight level 90 and break Blue Max 1 Foxtrot November, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for 1 to the flight, thank you.
Ryanair 146 Golf, leave Mersey, heading 085.
Leave Mersey heading 085, Ryanair 146 Golf.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, standard holding speed, descend flight level 80.
So is that for Shamrock 221 Alpha?
Shamrock 221 Alpha, standard holding speed, descend flight level 80.
Standard holding pressure and descend to 80, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Easy 58 Yankee Alpha via Hotel 1, line up 23 right now.
Line up 23 right, easy 58 Yankee Alpha.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, fly heading 020 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Say again, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, speed 220 knots, heading 020 degrees.
Speed 220 knots, heading 020 degrees, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Easy 58 Yankee Alpha, wind 300 degrees 4 knots, 23 right, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff from a 23 right, easy 58 Yankee Alpha.
Ryanair 5763 ready for departure.
Ryanair 5763, Roger, behind landing, Monarch 321, short final via Juliet 1, line up 23 right behind.
Roger, behind the arriving aircraft, low and wait, Ryanair 5763.
Ryanair 588, Manchester radar.
Manchester radar, Ryanair 588.
Ryanair 588, hello, right turn back to Mersey to hold, descend flight level 110.
Right turn to, and then hold 112.
Hold at Mersey, right turns as published.
Hold at Mersey 1. Right.
Connex 2800, taxi to hold at Alpha 4, do you have the latest Manchester scenery?
It's low cost like the company. What do you want me to taxi?
Connex 2800, hold Alpha 4.
Holding at Alpha 4, check 300.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, 30 miles, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Ryanair 588, speed, in fact disregard. Ryanair 146 Golf, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Ryanair 146 Golf.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, descend flight level 70.
Descend to level 70, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Azul 22, descend flight level 130 in the Mersey hold, which is right turns as published. Break Monarch 8 Tango.
110, Azul 22.
8 Tango Romeo is going around.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, my apologies. Standard missed approach.
Standard missed approach, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo. Ryanair 5763 lining up 23 right.
Roger. Easy 58 Yankee Alpha, climb now, flight level 150.
Right now, flight level 150, easy 58 Yankee Alpha.
Manchester.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, left 325, speed 180 knots.
Left 325, speed 180 knots, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Flight E2040, enter the day and hold, right turns as published.
Enter the hold at Dane, right turns as published, flight 2040.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
Climb altitude 4,000 feet, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Right now 146 Golf, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Blocked.
Right now 146 Golf, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Please have 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, 146 Golf.
Azul 22, what is the starter for holding?
It's hold at Mersey, it's on the chart, 060 degrees, right turns. Break, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Descend to 3,500 feet, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, after Dane, fly heading 030 degrees at speed 220 knots.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, say again.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, after Dane, fly heading 030 degrees at speed 220 knots.
After Dane, fly heading 030 at speed 220 knots. Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, left 270 degrees, cleared ILS.
270 degrees, cleared ILS, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Ryanair 146 Golf, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Please have 4,000 feet, Ryanair 146 Golf.
Ryanair 5763, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, clear takeoff.
23 right, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 5763.
Ryanair 146 Golf, turn right heading 130 degrees at speed 180 knots.
Turn right 130 degrees, speed 180 knots, Ryanair 146 Golf.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, right 060 degrees.
Right turn 060, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Azul 22, turn left back to Mersey and hold.
Turn left to Mercy and hold. I have problems, but I'm going to Mercy. Sorry, Azul 22.
Jamrock 22 Alpha, your hold cancelled, leave Mersey heading 085 at speed 220 knots.
Mersey hold cancelled, 085 degrees, 220 knots. Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Correction, Ryanair 390 Alpha, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Castle 10, heard you calling, I'll call you back. Break, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots until 4 DME, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Easy 58 Yankee Alpha, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Change approved, easy 58 Yankee Alpha, thank you.
Ryanair 146 Golf, right 190 degrees, when established localizer 23 right, descend glide.
Right 190 degrees, once established, ILS 2 right, descend with glide, Ryanair 146 Golf.
Ryanair 588, descend flight level 80.
Stand flight level 80.
Ryanair 5763, nothing further from me, frequency change approved.
Roger, frequency change approved, Ryanair 5763.
Right, we're going Lufthansa, who's clear to land. Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 23 right, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Castle 10, Manchester radar, squawk 7350, the QNH 1026, pass your details.
1026, squawk 7350, and Castle 10, and Augusta Westland 139 helicopter, London Battersea to Manchester Barton, 2,200 feet VFR, overhead Stoke-on-Trent, requesting clearance into the Manchester control zone from the south via M6 Sunbike services, and to the Rotten, Erlen Bridge, and into Barton.
Castle 10, roger, remain outside, I'll call you back. Break, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, turn right, heading 145 at speed 180 knots.
Right turn heading 145, speed like 8 Tango Romeo.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, speed 180 knots, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Speed 180 knots, descend 4,000 feet, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Castle 10, you're clear to transit the Manchester control zone, routing Sandbach, Rosthern, Erlen Bridge, not above 2,500 feet VFR.
First route, clear to transit. Erlen Bridge, not above 2,500, Castle 10.
Castle 10, correct, and it's a basic service for now.
Basic for now, Castle 10.
Ryanair 146 Golf fully established.
Ryanair 146 Golf, speed 165 knots to 4 DME.
Speed 165 till 4, Ryanair 146 Golf.
Ryanair Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, right 190 degrees, descend to 3,500 feet, you cleared ILS, 23 right.
Right turn 190 degrees, descend altitude 3,500 feet, cleared for ILS, 23 right, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Ryanair 1234, behind this landing Lufthansa, via Hotel 1, line up 23 right, behind.
Line up on runway 23 right.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, left 270 degrees. When established, localizer 23 right, descend glide.
Left heading 270 degrees, ILS runway 23 right, when established on the glide, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Azul 22, descend flight level 900.
Descent of flight 190, Azul 22.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, speed 180 knots.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, and is it 180 knots for the speed?
Speed 180 knots. Brake Ryanair 1234, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, cleared takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Ryanair 1234.
Chanex 2800, ground 121.855. I think I've already done that. I have. Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango, hold Alpha 4, ground 121.855.
Hold Alpha 4, ground on 121.855, Lufthansa 2 Lima Tango.
Ryanair 588, after Mersey, heading 085 at speed 220 knots.
Can you please repeat that again, Ryanair 588?
Stand by. Brake Ryanair 146 Golf. The wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 23 Ryanair 146 Golf. That's the radar, shuttle 58 Echo, holding short, 23 right, hotel.
Roger. Brake Ryanair 588, heading 085 at speed 220 knots.
Heading at 085 and speed at 22 knots.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DME, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 165 knots until 4 DME, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
It's 4 DME, 4 miles from touchdown.
4 miles DME, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, right heading 145, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet and heading 145, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Shuttle 58 Echo via Hotel 1, line up 23 right now.
I'm at 23 right by hotel, should 5 Echo.
Castle 10, you've entered controlled airspace radar control.
Radar control, Castle 10.
Ryanair 1234, nothing further from me, your frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Turn right 180 degrees, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Stephen, we'll go to
vacated 146 Golf.
do about another 15 minutes, I think. Ryanair 146 Golf, hold at Bravo 2.
Hold Bravo 2, 146 Golf.
Why are you like...
Manchester radar, good evening, Ryanair 7 Alpha Charlie on the Hotbed 1 Mike arrival. Information Oscar 737-700 inbound to goal, there's 29 miles.
Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, you're a little bit high for me there. Descend flight level 170 and I'll call you back when I've got you.
Roger, down to 170 and hit speak to you later, 7 Alpha Charlie.
Shuttle 58 Echo, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 23 right, should have a echo.
Oh, well, this has been fun. Where's Bob and how far away is he? Okay, there we go. 21:35. Right, we'll get Morgan in a sec then. Flight T2040, your hold's cancelled. Flying heading 035 at speed 220 knots.
On Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube.
Heading 035, 220 knots, flight T2040.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, you're clear to land. The wind 300 degrees at 4 knots.
Clear to land, 23 right, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Right now 146 Golf, ground 121.855.
121.855, cheers Chris, 146 Golf.
Ooh, that was tight.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, what did you say the speed was? It's still 180 or is it below that?
Oh, 221 Alpha, it's 180 knots. On the heading, when established, localizer 23 right, descend glide.
On the heading, and when establish the glide, then...
Azul 22, heading 140 degrees.
140 degrees of Zoo 22.
Flight E2040, 29 miles, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
QNH 1026, down to 5,000, flight T2040.
Shuttle 58 Echo, you will see traffic left to right at low level, tracking northbound. There's nothing further from me. Your frequency change approved. Bob, thank you for the gifted sub, mate.
We have the traffic inside, thanks for service, Chris. Shuttle 58 Echo.
Martin, I'll be closing in like 10 minutes, mate. Ryanair 588, 30 miles, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descent of 5,000, Ryanair 588.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, right Alpha, hold Alpha 4. Do you have the latest Manchester scenery?
Right Alpha, hold Alpha 4 and a firm. Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Ryanair 390 Alpha, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 23 right, Ryanair 390 Alpha.
Flight E2040, left heading 325.
Left 325, flight E2040.
Azul 22, turn left heading 080 degrees.
120 degrees of Zoo 22.
Azul 22, heading 080 degrees.
080 degrees of Zoo 22.
Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, got you now. Descend, flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie.
Flight E2040, descend to 3,500 feet.
3,500 for flight E2040.
Monarch 8 Tango Romeo, ground 121.855.
121.855, Monarch 8 Tango Romeo.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, speed 160 knots now, maintain to 4 DME.
Sorry, can you repeat that, sorry?
Shamrock 221 Alpha, speed 160 knots until 4 DME. MT, it's Manchester.
160 knots till 4 DME, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Flight E2040, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, flight E2040.
Flight E2040, left heading 265, cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left 265, cleared ILS 23 right, flight E2040.
Castle 10, report Barton in sight.
Barton is in sight, Castle 10.
Castle 10, Roger, cleared to leave controlled airspace. My service terminates. Squawk conspicuity, free call Barton. Good evening.
Cool, squawk conspicuity and free call Castle 10. See ya.
Ryanair 588, turn right, heading 190 degrees. When established, localizer 23 right, descend glide. Ryanair 588, right 190 degrees. When established, localizer 23 right, descend glide. Ryanair.
190 degrees. And
Azul 22, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, 27 miles to touchdown. Shamrock 221 Alpha, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're cleared to land.
Sorry, broke up. Yeah, clear to land, Shamrock 221 Alpha.
Azul 22, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Azul 22.
Ryanair 588, left 270 to establish. Ryanair 588, Manchester radar.
Manchester radar, Ryanair 588.
Okay, you need to respond when I call you. Heading 270 to establish, please.
270, establish.
Light E2040, speed 160 knots, maintain to 4 DME.
160 to 4 DME, Blight 2040.
Oh yeah, the hill at Hotel 1 is massive. Ryanair 390 Alpha, hold at Bravo 2, ground 121.855. Oh, he's already gone, that's fine. Azul 22, descend to altitude 3,500 feet. Finners, hello, welcome in.
Descend to 3,500 feet, Azul 22.
Ryanair 588, you've gone through the localizer. Left 190 to establish.
To left 190 to establish.
Manchester radar, Blight E2165 with you at flight level 200, 5 miles from Elvos.
Ryanair, correction, Blight E2165. Hello, descend flight level 140, information is Papa.
Flight level 140, information is Papa, Blight E2165.
Ryanair 588, breaking you off the approach. Left 145, climb altitude 5,000 feet. Yeah, Azul 22 is.
5,000 feet.
And heading 145, please. Shamrock 221 Alpha, hold Alpha 4. Do you have the latest Manchester scenery?
If it's someone from Innibills, then yes, I do.
Shamrock 221 Alpha, perfect. Hold Alpha 4, ground 121.855.
Hold at Alpha 4, then over to ground. Thank you very much for your ATC. Bye-bye.
Azul 22, right 190 degrees.
Turn right 190 degrees, Azul 22.
Light E2040, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're cleared to land.
Blight 22404, I hope you get my good side.
Ryanair 588, left, heading 090 degrees. Oh, sorry guys, that got a little bit busy there.
90 degrees, Ryanair 588.
Light E2165, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 802165.
So I only ask if they're parking on Terminal 2, I don't really care about anywhere else. Morgan in his special Gamers Coalition livery. Very nicely painted by Bob. Oh, a different ground controller has come on. We might... Yeah, that was like people not doing what they were told to do makes life very difficult. Azul 22, cleared ILS 23 right.
Clear to ALS 23 right, Azul 22.
Ryanair 7-1 Alpha Charlie, direct to Rosen, descend flight level 80.
Direct to Rosen, descent to flight level 80, Ryanair 7-1 Alpha Charlie.
Oh. Yeah, that was a bit hectic. Flight T2040, hold Alpha 4, ground 121.855.
Hold Alpha 4, over to ground on 121.855. Great job, Chris.
Thanks, mate. See you later. Yeah, you did. Like, Shuttle 58 Echo, that was perfect. Sorry I couldn't provide you a service on the way out. It was a little bit busy, so I just dropped dealing with departures. So once you're airborne, I was like, nah, done. No more. Can't deal with it. But yeah, so apologies for sort of handing you off so quickly. Azul 22, speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
160 knot speed to DME, Azul 22.
Manchester Radar, hello, Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta with you, hotel.
Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta, hello, from Hotel 1, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, clear, take off.
23 right, clear, take off, Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta.
Do I really not have any Iceland Air 757s? I don't believe that. So, alright, we're just going to very rapidly find some Iceland Air 757s to put into the rules. So, one sec, because we like to see 757s. But there's loads.
Manchester Radar, good evening. ICE 29 Echo, we're at Hotel 123 right.
ICE 29 Echo, hello. Hold at Hotel 1. Do you require backtrack?
Negative, ICE 29 Echo.
Roger. Right, so we've got a few. Do that, let's do that. Easy's cleared for takeoff, that's fine. So if I just type in .aircraft, reload the model matching rules, the Iceland Air should now look like a 757. It does! Well, hey, happy days. Oh, Ethan, thank you for flying, mate. Much appreciated. Sorry for just sort of handing you off on departure. It just got a little bit busy and I couldn't really do with the departures. Looks like the Ryanair 5AA has disconnected you. Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, flying heading 160 degrees.
Heading 160 degrees, Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie.
Azul 22, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, Azul 22.
Yeah, Bob, we're going to do until the hour, but I'm afraid past will be just a little bit too late for me. ICE 29 Echo, behind landing Azul A320 at 3 miles via Hotel 1, line up 23 right behind.
Behind the landing A320, line up and wait 23 right behind. ICE 39 Echo.
I must admit, I should have, that VFR should have been a little bit lower for where it was. That was all on me. I was like, 2,000 feet, and then I looked, I was like, it might not work. And I was like, nah, just get rid of him. If he's not on my frequency, it's not my problem. Ryanair Sim Pilot, no worries. Thank you for flying, mate. Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta, report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 190.
Passing 030 and 190 for Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta.
Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, 30 miles for 23 right, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Ryanair 7 Alpha Charlie.
Flight T2165, just check you're on standard pressure, please, 1013, flying heading 350 degrees.
Apologies, I started to get a little bit ahead. 1013, and say again, heading, please, Flight 2165.
Flight 2165, heading 350 degrees.
350 degrees, Flight 2165.
Jack, hello, welcome. I'm not doing too badly. Ethan, thank you for the follow. Sorry, guys, if I missed anyone while I was controlling, I do apologise. If I've missed any questions, please do ask them again. More than happy to try and answer. Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, descent to altitude 3,500 feet.
descend to 3,500 feet, Ryanair 7 off Charlie.
Yeah, so I can... Actually, that Blighty's fully released after Trent, so I could keep going. Flight level 60 there, yes, because the base for controlled airspace. What I will do is... I can actually probably give him 5,000 feet, because he will miss that bit. Blighty 2165, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH is 1026.
5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Blighty 2165.
13 miles. Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, right 205, cleared ILS 23 right. You will be capturing from above that he can make that work.
Heading 205, cleared for the ILS, runway 23 right, Ryanair 7 off Charlie.
So because he's unlikely to get down below 5.5 there, I've dropped him all the way straight down to 5, which will clear him all the way in. He's on a nice base leg there, but I will probably tighten it up as we get a bit closer. Azul 22, taxi to hold at Bravo 2.
Holding on Bravo 2, Azul 22.
I say 29 Echo, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 23 right, that's 29 Echo.
Jack, in terms of aerodrome control, just make sure your VFRs aren't leaving the control zone. Or, in fact, leaving the ATZ. If you're in the UK, make sure they're not leaving the ATZ. Keep them tight to the airport. They shouldn't be going 3, 4, 5 miles out. Yeah, Jamie, that's absolutely fine. That's the best way to do it. Just think ahead, like, what do you want to do? Right, okay, he's come off Dane, or he's come off Trent. I'm going to need to descend him, because the track mileage from Trent isn't all that different to routing Trent, Dane, and then northeastbound. So you're going to have to descend them quite early if you pull them off Trent. Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta, nothing further, your frequency change approved.
See you later, Easy 71 Foxtrot Delta.
Peter, I am not, I just do this for a bit of fun. Azul 22, ground 121.855.
Contact ground 121.855, thanks, yeah, Azul 22.
See ya. Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, the wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 23 right, Ryanair 7 off Charlie.
So, one of the things I struggle with is pulling stuff early off Rosen. So, once they are below flight level 110, they are released for left turns and descent. So, generally what happens is aircraft will be really slow to descend because they route Pole Hill, Burney, Rosen, and it sort of goes round. As soon as they hit 110, if you give them direct to Rosen, you see the descent rate increase massively. And then as soon as they start descending at that rate, you can then turn them on to a sort of a, not a base leg, but sort of extend them sort of downwind and coming back on themselves. I say 29 Echo, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 140.
I said 29 Echo, passing altitude 5,000 feet, climb flight level 140.
YT 2165, turn left, heading 325.
Left heading 325, YT 2165.
Lewis with a Hatme, Peter as well with a Hatme. Thank you both very much. Much appreciated. Hamoud, thank you for the Twitch follow. Hope you've all enjoyed this evening, guys. This is, it's gone through phases of not much, lots, not much, lots. But I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been like really, really good fun. So thank you all so much. Light E2165, descent to altitude 3,500 feet.
Down to 3,500 feet, Light E2165.
Exclamation mark Discord in the chat, by the way. We'll get you into the Discord server where I post when I'm going to be live. We try and do every Wednesday and every Sunday. And we try to vary it, do some different airports. It's not just Manchester that I control. I do Gatwick, Edinburgh, Newcastle, stuff like that. I've been reading the procedures this morning, actually, for Liverpool. So I might do a Liverpool stream at some point. Flight E2165, left 270 degrees, you cleared ILS, 23 right.
Left 270 degrees, cleared ILS, 23 right.
I mean, Manchester is effectively my home airport. It's over there somewhere, in reality, but it is effectively my home airport. Once you're under 110, yeah, so you can't descend below flight level 80 within the Leeds delegated airspace, which is where that dash line is. But as soon as they are west of that line and sort of over here, you're free to descend them as you wish, as long as you keep them in controlled airspace. So as soon as they cross that, you can descend them flight level 80 as soon as they cross that line. If you can, turn them left and get them inbound. Save yourself a bit of time. So technically I'm in the middle of Wharton, which is over there, Leeds is over there, and Manchester is over there. So there's a nice mix. Oh, I messed that turn up. I should have slowed him down, he's still a little bit quick. Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, taxi to hold up Bravo 2.
Taxi and hold Bravo 2, Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie.
8,000 feet here is because that is the bit of airspace that belongs to Leeds. That is the bit of airspace that belongs to Leeds that's been delegated to PC, which is Scottish Control, for the purposes of descending aircraft into Manchester. It just gets them a little bit lower and allows that shorter route. So it's not so much to do with terrain, but it's just Leeds will have aircraft climbing to flight level 70 below it. PC can descend things to 80. Happy days, job done. That is the standing agreement. Ryanair 71 Alpha Charlie, ground 121.855. Good evening.
Ground on 121.855. Thanks very much for the service in the stream, Chris. See you later.
Thanks, mate. See you later. Lighty 2165, wind 300 degrees, 4 knots, 23 right, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 23 right, Lighty 2165.
I said 29 Echo, nothing further from me, your frequency change approved. Good evening. Oh no, there's no meowing.
122.8, I said 29.
Oh, no, it might have come back. So we're just going to watch this Blighty land in the Fokker. And then we're going to call it a day, I think. There we go. Right, we're back. I'm going to do this quickly and hope. We're going to get the Blighty landed, and then we'll bring it to a close. What I will do is, whilst it's struggling, or not struggling, I should say, I'm going to key up the next raid. Let's find someone who we can go in. No, we're not going around, Jamie. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Any thoughts, guys, on who we can raid? Does anyone know of anyone that they think would be a good idea? People were meowing and barking. I can imagine the supervisors weren't pleased by that. Yeah, I can't imagine that went down very well at all. So that has landed. Let's start to bring things to a close for this evening. I love that every time I do this on TikTok, the layout breaks. So hopefully, there we go, that will work. Right. We always raid flights with Joel. It's Sunday. Yeah, on Sundays we raid flights with Joel. So let's go and do that. Let's go and raid flights with Joel. Jamie, no worries. Feel free to jump in the Discord server, by the way. More than welcome to ask any questions in there. ! Discord in the chat. Lighty 2165, hold at Alpha 4, ground 121.855.
Hold Alpha 4, ground 121.855, Lighty 2165. Thank you for service.
So we'll set the raid up now. We've got that going. Those of you over on TikTok, I will see you on Wednesday evening. Discord link, as I say, is in the bio. Everyone else, ! Discord, will get you a link to it. I hope you've all enjoyed tonight. That's been really good fun for me. We will do something on Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure where, but we will find somewhere. But for now, thank you so much. Have a wonderful last couple of hours for your Sunday. Hope the week ahead goes well for you. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye. This is a good bit of music. I quite like this one. Taxiway Bravo, thank you for the last minute follow. Right, let's all go and say hello to Flights with Joel. Please go and say hello in the chat. Please wish him a wonderful Sunday. He's flying some Hueys. See you there in a second.